Facts.
Alrighty. What do we got in here now? Ooh, with a magnifying glass. This is the Wanderer Award, which is going to go to Bradley. You do need to do a little bit of fucking soul searching, my friend. You constantly do nothing ever and expect everything.
Accurate.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. I'm cracking up over here.
Okay. You expect everything but do nothing. I had a little cliff note here. I like to imagine you just walking around your apartment, like raging to yourself, Nick Cage style. Like wondering why this it is what it is, but heaven forbid you check a injury report on the Raiders on a Tuesday. You never know. You just never know. I will say this. Everybody went for Diggs. You were the one that pulled the trigger. It just didn't work out.
Which is hilarious. That's such a good point. Like, literally everyone was trying to trade for Diggs, too.
Everybody.
It's just... anyone literally could have got Diggs. Yeah. I was trying really hard, too.
I damn near gave up Laporta for him, and I thank God I backed out before Randy even saw it. Thank God he was busy that day, because I would have been pissed.
That's funny. But yeah, I think Brad needs to use that magnifying glass and maybe look at the waiver wire, or... I mean, like us all, I've hung out with Brad. Brad is constantly on his phone, like we all are. For him not to see a report about Josh Jacobs, I just find almost impossible.
Yeah, and you can't tell me you don't have some sort of push notification from some sports source to know that he wasn't going to pass.
Oh, classic Brad. All right, who do we have next? Let's dig deep. Let's see what we got deep in my sack here. Ooh, what are these? Santa left a little present here. Okay. I had to reach deep in my sack for the Blue Balls Award. The Blue Balls Award goes to Randy Dosse's Ham. Listen, Randy put in the work, worked his ass off. He did trades. He waiver wired. He wined and dined the league for players. He gave it his all, but he just didn't get the nut at the end of the day. He didn't make the playoffs. Got permanently friend zoned for the season, playing to not be Sacco, but it wasn't for a lack of effort. He paid the bill and just didn't get that nut. Some stats to back that up is he had the third most points scored. So, if not that we ever would, but if you play a rotisserie style, he'd be the 3 seed essentially. And the reason he didn't make it in our style of play is that he ranked first with points against, 1,882 points scored against him in 14 weeks. That's a lot. Calendar, third most points scored and you don't make the playoffs. That's just a hard pill to swallow. I feel bad for you. But the Blue Balls are yours.
Yeah. And even after all those trades he made, he was still rolling and still scoring high points. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, I think it was his destiny was written that week where he lost to Brandon, where he was his 2 guys scored 100 points and he still lost to Brandon.
Fields and DJ went off.
Yeah,
I agree.
After that week, you just knew he was destined not to make the playoffs. So, again, sorry, Dos, you tried hard.
Yeah,
can respect that.
I'm going to save you for last because me and you did each other. So
yeah.
It leaves me with Dillman, and there's a little context behind this. So this is sweet potato nugs, okay? And the why this is you got the. Well, I originally had a different idea, but I couldn't find anything, so I went with this. I don't really have a good award name it, but it's going to be the Fraud Award because that's what you fucking. Okay. Just like sweet potato nugs, it's not a real potato. It might be, but I hate it.
It's not real chicken.
It's
It's
not
not a
real.
real chicken nugget.
Yeah, it's not real chicken. There you go. It's not a real chicken. And I have some other things to prove that you're a fraud.
Oh,
Well, my first cliff note was your team had no business being 9-4. First of all, compared to well, let's just say compared to me and Jay, you were far off. So you, everybody else said it. So I did a
deep
whole
analytics there.
I did a 9-game spread, but then I realized not everybody won 9 games besides the three of us, so it was kind of hard to do. But essentially, if I took out your bottom three, my bottom two, we still outscored them by at least 10 points on average.
Okay.
And I'm not going to go into the losses because your team just made me more mad after doing that. But anyway,
I love it, and it's even better because if he wins this week, he probably will play you.
Well, he will. Yeah,
I mean, there's a high chance that he plays you, so I think this is great. This is a great setup for that to happen.
And I want it. I want that smoke. I want that smoke.
Dylan's gonna put this clip up on his clipboard or whatever, and he's just gonna replay it over and over.
And he's been talking shit. He's been talking shit to me all day today. So it's
I
just like everybody on your team is fucking flaky, real flaky, except for CMC, who we had to trade for. You know, he's been about your only constant. Otherwise, everybody else on your team is like sub 15, or they'll go off for 30 on a random Thursday night, like fucking DK, and just piss everybody off. Like, I don't get it. You're also a fraud because you can't even try your own strategy. Jay originally started with the I want all one team strategy. You tried it with the Jags, but guess what? The Jags suck.
Laying it on, I love it.
Yeah. What else I got? I mean, those are just a few clips, but like, I just don't get this. It really is my mind.
Terrible internet connection.
It,
nothing.
I know. Oh, you didn't hear that?
It just sounded. I don't know. I don't know if I didn't hear anything. I don't know if you said anything.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I'm just kind of going on a tangent.
Okay.
Like, it's just, I don't get it. I don't understand how he's here. He's here. I can't hate on him for it. I mean, it is what it is. That's how it rolls. Well, connection's unstable. That's probably why. Somebody else just walked in the door. Go figure.
You got like 5 teens that just walked in with their Instagrams up and such.
Yeah. But yeah, so just like sweet potato nuggets, you're not actual dino nuggets.
I need to see you eat one of those, I think. It's frozen again.
What?
God damn it, David.
No. Oh, Jason.
Lost you there.
You got me now?
Yeah, I got you now. You're back. God damn it. All right, well, while Lehman figures that out, we'll move on. While he prepares.
Are we back? Are we here?
I can hear you now.
I'm going to turn the Wi-Fi off on my phone.
Oh, boy. Should I turn the Wi-Fi off on my phone? All right, my next one is the Magic 8 Ball for the Profit Award for Mitch. Again, you all know it. You all heard it. November 5th. Mitch, week 8, his team was 2-6. He came on the pod. He boldly predicted that he was going to make the playoffs. None of us believed him at the time. He just had a kid. We thought he was just talking nutty. They're like, there's drunk Mitch again, having kids and talking bullshit. Since that date, since week 8, he won 6 straight games. Ended the regular season with an 8-6 record, good enough for the number 4 spot. And he predicted playoffs. Obviously, I think he was thinking 6. He made it all the way to 4. Let's look deep in here. Will Mitch win it all? Fuck no, it says. Sorry. Dave Ball has spoken. That's
a great ball. I love that.
Solid. Thank you. I didn't. You cut out again, but I thought you gave me a compliment, so that's nice.
God, is this internet really gonna piss me off?
It's all right.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's real good now. Just
Maybe I'm
random.
getting maybe I'm getting too close. Maybe I'm getting too close. Maybe I'm getting too wild.
I don't know if it's just your proximal distance to the computer. I don't think that affects it, but we'll just keep going. You
Well,
look clear now. You're very clear now.